What do you do when the people who love you the most are also the ones who doubt you the most? Today, we're going to dive into the story of a young man who took all that skepticism and didn't just ignore it. He used it as fuel.
So let's meet our guy, Yusuf, and he says this to his mother. Now this line, wow, it's so powerful because he's not just talking about a crumbling wall in their house, it's a metaphor for his whole life. He truly believes that the only way to rebuild everything for his family is through education. So let's paint a picture of Yusuf's world. It's basically a small, cramped room in a poor neighborhood. During the day, he's out there, doing manual labor, making ends meet. But then the sun goes down, and under this one dim little light bulb, he does something kind of revolutionary. He studies.
And right there, that's the heart of the whole story. It's this epic tug-of-war, On one side, you've got Yusuf's burning ambition to become an engineer, and on the other, you have this crushing everyday reality of just trying to survive, a reality that doesn't really have time for big dreams.
And who's the voice of that reality? A lot of the time, it's his mom, Fatima. Now, you got to understand, she's not being cruel here. Her words are coming from a place of deep, deep love, and honestly, a lot of fear. She's just seen too many people get their hopes up and get crushed, and she wants her son to be safe.
It's wild, right? They're living in the same tiny room, but they're in completely different worlds. Yusuf, he's got his head in the future. He's thinking about university, a whole new life. But his mom, she is anchored right here in the present, just focused on getting through today.
Okay, so the struggle at home is one thing. It's complicated, right? Love and fear all mixed up. But when he goes to work at the mechanic's workshop, oh, that's a whole different story. This is where he faces just pure, uncut disbelief.
First up, you've got this guy Shocky, another mechanic, and he just will not let it go. He calls him Engineer Yusuf, but he says it with a sneer, To a guy like Shocky, dreams are for suckers. The only thing that's real is the grease on your hands and the paycheck you get for it.
Then there's his boss, Saber. Now, Saber's different. He's actually a good guy, a mentor even. He sees Yusuf's talent. But his vision is kind of limited to the four walls of his own workshop. He offers him a raise, a better life right here, because he just can't imagine a better life for him out there.
So think about it. He's getting it from all sides. His family's worried, his coworkers mocking him, his boss is trying to keep him small. What do you do with all that? I mean, most people would probably just crumble, but not Yusuf. He took all of that negativity and he turned it into one thing.
And this is where you see just how strong he is inside. He literally says their words are fuel. He's not trying to block it out or ignore it. He's shoveling all their doubt right into his own engine and hitting the gas. He's determined to prove to them, and maybe more importantly to himself, that he's good at more than just one thing.
All right, so let's fast forward. 2 years. 2 long years of grease and grime by day and books and that dim light by night. And now it's Judgment Day.
And you can just feel the tension, can't you? Picture him rushing home, holding this single piece of paper, his entire future, every sacrifice, every sleepless night, every mocking comment. It all comes down to what's on this one sheet of paper, trembling in his hands.
He unfolds it, and the tears just start streaming down his face before he can even really read the words. Because it's not just an acceptance letter. It's a number that means total, absolute victory.
I mean, get this. This wasn't just a win, it was a knockout punch. First place in the entire region. That landed him a full scholarship to study engineering. We're talking 0 tuition fees. He had actually done it. He managed to live in 2 worlds at once. His work supported his family in the present, and his studies, well, they just built a whole new future. Okay, hit the fast forward button. 5 years go by, and the story, man, it comes full circle in the most powerful and satisfying way you can imagine. The boy who dreamed of building things, he's back.
So that life-changing scholarship turns into 5 grueling years of engineering studies. And at the end of that very long road, his destination? His very own office.
And just look at this new world. It's a million miles away from that greasy workshop and that cramped little room. We're talking a modern, bright, beautiful office with glass walls looking out over the entire city. It's like his dream literally became a physical place.
And then the door to that shiny new office opens, and guess who walks in? It's his old boss, Saber. And he just looks small, humbled. He's totally out of his element, and he's there for a consultation, to expand his own workshop. And there it is, the big moment. Saber, the man who kindly told Yusuf to give up, to just stay put, is now standing in the very world Yusuf built with those books. And he just says it. We were wrong. We thought you were just dreaming.
And Yusuf could have gloated, right? He earned an I told you so. But he doesn't. With total grace, he just explains that their doubt wasn't the thing that held him back, it was the power that kept him from sleeping. The only way he could answer them was with this office, with this success.
So Yusuf's story really makes you think, doesn't it? It kind of leaves us with this powerful question for our own lives. What dreams are you building right now that maybe the rest of the world just can't see yet?